everybody. For today's video, I'm going to do a quick review over the Blox Plenum Spacer. Now, initially before I got this, reading reviews online and stuff, there was a lot of mixed reviews over the Blox. Some say, it's a Plenum Spacer, you really can't go wrong with it. There's no really way to mess that up. Same, quality-wise and all that as like Motordyne and like one other one, I can't remember the name of it now, the Z1 Plenum Spacer. They're all the same in a sense because it's just a plastic, little piece thing. Others were saying to not get it because the blocks, it's bad quality, they warp, they crack, and just overall just kind of cheap. I have the Blox 5/8 Plenum Spacer. I've had it on for close to a month now, and I have no issues with it. It fixed my problem actually. Originally with my Kinetics Plenum that I had, the V+, I was having some leak issues. It was causing my driver's side upstream O2 sensor to keep going off. Well, I installed an OEM Plenum with the Plenum Spacer and it's fixed. A month has gone by now and I don't have any codes coming up anymore. So initially having the Blox Spacer, it felt quality to me. It's thick, plastic composite piece. Came with appropriate sized bolts, washers, the spacers to put on the inside of the plenum. It was all good quality to me. And even before I had my Kinetics Plenum, like from 4 or 5 years ago, before that I did have a Motordyne 5/16 Plenum Spacer. I had that for about a week, but then I turned around and sold it because I wanted to go with the Kinetics instead. But I don't see why you should pay, I think it's like upwards of $200 for a Motordyne spacer when the Blox, I got my 5/8 for $100. Now I'm pretty sure the 5/16s, I think they have a 1/2. I'm not sure exact on the sizes, but I've seen them all range from like 92 to a little over $100. So it's cheap, and I think that's right for, it's just a plastic spacer. Like you shouldn't have to be paying over $200, for one. I don't think it's really worth it. But now, of course, not get confused with like the isothermal or the copper isothermal, that Motordyne offers. If paying for that, yeah, you're paying a little extra for that stuff. But this Blox 5/8 spacer that I have, it suited my needs. It did everything I wanted it to do. So I'm happy with it. I'm extremely happy with it. Now for a 5/8 spacer, it's big, and as you can see by all those videos I've been adding in, it increases the volume by quite a bit. The 5/8 spacer is definitely more for upper RPM power. I know the more popular option is the 5/16, and that's because that's more of a mid-range power band. That's like your everyday driving RPM range, so that's why people like it, because they can instantly feel the difference. For this Blox 5/8 spacer, I really start feeling it kick in at around maybe upper 4,500 RPMs. Originally, when I had the Kinetics V+ Plenum, when I first installed that, I could feel that around 35 to kind of almost a 4. I could kind of feel that extra, kick. It was different. But this Blox 5/8, it's definitely suited for more upper RPM power, so you're not going to feel it in that low to mid range, which is what I want, for this car. I want more upper RPM power anyway, so that suits me. For the person that just wants to not go that crazy, definitely recommend the 5/16, maybe even the 1/2. That's more suited for that mid-range kind of everyday RPM. So all in all, I would definitely recommend Blox if you don't want to spend all that money on a Motordyne. I'm not sure how much the Z1s go for, I don't know, but to me, Blox, fairly priced. It's great quality. I haven't had an issue with it at all, and I've ran this thing hard since. And instructions were easy, came with quality hardware, it was easy to do, so definitely recommend it. So if you guys like that video, hit that thumbs up. If you'd like to see more videos, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Deuces.